didn't have to have 70 fights, 150 fights, 300 fights. Did I not beat the most world champions?
Yes, you did.
Okay. And in the least amount of fights?
Yes, you did.
Who got the highest game?
Floyd Mayweather.
Who made the most money?
You did.
Who was the most accurate fighter of all time?
You were.
So it's basically saying that
After beating Canelo Alvarez, Terence Crawford reportedly sent Floyd Mayweather a private message about legacy, not money. Crawford said a future fight could add to Mayweather's legacy. Mayweather did not agree and said he's still the greatest boxer of all time. This started more debate among boxing fans.
Crawford or Mayweather?
I think Crawford is better, bigger. He's actually the more of a weight class, and I would say Crawford is a better fight all around fighter. Mayweather's really good too, though. You can't knock him as well. He's very talented. It would have been a tough fight, but I think Crawford would have the edge over Mayweather because of the long arms and because it's bigger. You know what I'm saying? And he would have kept him at bay. Been hard for Mayweather to counter, maybe. But Mayweather's definitely a technician. I mean, like Crawford said, Mayweather has his era, and Crawford, this is...
Crawford's win over Canelo Alvarez showed why he is so confident. He moved up 2 weight classes and still beat Canelo. Crawford used smart boxing, quick punches, and great skills to win. The victory made his legacy even stronger.
You said something about what fighters go through, and you've seen enough guys that the game is taken from. It's a hard game to get through. Can you get a better ending than tonight? I mean, really?
Not at all. Not at all. This is the top of the top. Canelo is, an all-time great. Like I said before, he's the last one.
He was the A side of the age.
There's no more Canelos, there's no more. So, when you look around, you say, I'm the Canelo, I'm the face of boxing now. I'm the best pound for pound fighter in the world, like I always been.
It was more than a normal win. It was a historic performance that helped make Terence Crawford one of boxing's all-time greats.
Look, didn't really keep up with him. He was too fast. His feet, footwork was too good.
Do you think the scores was right on, or do you think maybe it was a little more towards Bud?
What was the scorecards?
115, 113, 116, 112.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah?
I feel like Bud damn near basically went every round, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about right. You say that.
Now, with his accomplishment, Keyshawn, is he on the Mount Rushmore of
Hell
boxers?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah?
3-time undisputed. He just beat Canelo.
Yeah.
The face of boxing, so now you can say Bud is the face of boxing.
Greatest of all time, or?
Greatest of all time.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it can never be one great,
yeah.
But he definitely one of the greatest of all time, for sure.
After the fight, many fans started asking if Crawford had passed Floyd Mayweather in the all-time rankings. The debate grew as people compared Crawford's success with Mayweather's famous undefeated career.
You're backed by arguably one of the greatest of all time, right? Okay.
in the least amount of fights, I didn't have to have 70 fights, 150 fights, 300 fights. Did I not beat the most world champions?
Yes, you did.
Okay. And in the least amount of fights?
Yes, you did.
Who got the highest game?
Floyd Mayweather.
Who made the most money?
You did.
Who was the most accurate fighter of all time?
You were.
So it's basically saying that
the greatest of all time.
Crawford said a fight with Mayweather would add to Floyd's legacy. As Crawford keeps winning, more fans are comparing the 2 boxing stars.
these fighters are doing the shoulder roll. And not knocking the guys that paved the way. And I want to come on record and say I'm appreciative for guys like Sugar Ray Robinson and Muhammad Ali and Sugar Ray Leonard. So many guys that paved the way for me. But there's only one Floyd Mayweather. These fighters are not better than me. You look at the numbers, they say, Canelo may end up beating more world champions than Floyd Mayweather. Boy, he should, with almost, 80 and 90 fights, he should. I beat more world champions than any fighter in history I'm 50-0, but half of my fights was world title.
Crawford believes true greatness comes from fighting the best opponents. He beat Errol Spence Jr. and then defeated Canelo Alvarez, adding 2 huge wins to his career.
To be Chris Eubank's trainer first.
It feels good, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been this training before, so
Yeah, it's good.
it's a no-brainer.
Of course, congratulations on the win. What's your first reactions to Crawford victory? One of the greats of this era, right?
Oh, definitely, you know.
What do you want to see him do now?
What I want to do now,
What do you want to see Crawford do next?
he had this one now in his career where he can do everyone with it.
Who would you like to see him fight? Any names? Is there any names in particular you'd like to see? What about Canelo? Would you like to see him retire?
I don't know. Canelo's not my responsibility.
Crawford says taking big risks is what will make his legacy special, not just winning fights.
Emotional afterwards? Is it that you just realized everything that you achieved, the moment just hit you then?
Yeah, for sure. Like, it's just, you know, the history, you know, behind the sport is just everything that, you know, I trained for my whole life. It all was, you know, coming out that one night. That was all paying off. You know, you have a lot of people that, you know, adopted this narrative that Terence Crawford can't sell, Terence Crawford is not marketable, you know, and they push the narrative to the public, and that's all people write about. Oh, Terence Crawford can't do this, Terence Crawford can't do that. But any one of Terence Crawford fights, you see a sold out crowd, you know, but they wasn't talking about that. They was talking about how, you know, marketable I'm not, you know, and that kind of was hurting my career because, you know, a lot of people was looking at me and said, oh yeah, they said he's not marketable. Or they said he's not, you know, don't have a personality, things like that, because I didn't want to do things their way. I didn't want to put on a show. I didn't want to disrespect my opponents when they wasn't disrespecting me.
Right.
I wasn't, you know, I'm not a guy that, you know, wear jewelry for no reason. You know, just the things that I didn't want to do that they wanted me to do. You know, they go out there and say, oh, well, they lost money on me. You know, it's just crazy though to see me headline, you know, not one of the largest attending fight in American history.
Crawford believes a great legacy comes from fighting the best at the right time. Mayweather disagrees and says his undefeated record and long career still make him the greatest.
I'll let you know, there's no fighter that will ever be better than me. There's no fighter that wasn't better than me before me or after me or when I'm long gone.
Mayweather said Crawford cannot reach his level. He believes his legacy is untouchable and that no one has passed him.
Be taken, only imitated. It's like if you look at Floyd's resume, it's much deeper than Crawford's. And Floyd was faster and he had a better defense and all that stuff. But Floyd picked and chose when he fought guys, especially once he left lightweight. He wiped out the junior lights, bring him. Lightweight, he jumps up to Jose Luis Castillo first thing. A lot of people think he lost the first fight, I didn't, but then he won the rematch. But once he left lightweight, he was careful about when he fought guys. So even though his resume is deeper with names, people remember, yeah, but he didn't want it with certain dudes at certain times. Crawford, we all witnessed, even though the resume is thin in certain ways, he wanted it with everyone the whole time.
Oh, yes. The debate continues. Mayweather's legacy is built on a perfect 50-0 record, great defense, and success in many big fights. He also became one of the biggest stars in boxing.
When I set my sights on doing something, and I know what I'm capable of, it's not like a surprise to me. It's a surprise to y'all because y'all didn't believe it. You know, but for me, I knew I could do it, and I believed that I could do it. I just needed the opportunity.
Terence, when did you know that you were going to beat him over here on your left?
When he signed the contract.
He seemed to focus mostly on body punches, and you were hitting him in that a lot. Was it your reach that gave you the advantage?
it was everything. You know, he wasn't hitting the body or anything. He was hitting my elbow because I was blocking it. But you know, I think I was the better man.
Crawford said he was never surprised by his win because he always believed in himself. He said he knew he could beat Canelo as soon as the fight was signed. Crawford also said he was the better fighter that night. The debate between Crawford and Mayweather is about more than wins. It is about legacy, risk, and greatness.
Fight, the Crawford-Canelo fight, and you had a Cavs hat on. This time you've got a GOAT hat on. Is that how you're feeling? I know it says Muhammad Ali, but is that how you're feeling about Bud's performance, about his whole career?
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that way, man. Greatest all time. You gotta give it to me. You gotta give it to me. You gotta give it to his coaches. Not just me, Saul Red, Bernie, Chet, nutritionists. You know, everybody played a part.
Canelo said he's way better than Mayweather. What do you think to that?
Well, Terence? Oh, of course.
Mayweather calls himself the smartest and greatest boxer. But Crawford's recent success has started a new debate about who deserves a higher place in boxing history.
I think that if he beats Canelo, it could put him as even the greatest of all time. What does that put him in the all-time list, man?
At least top 10.
At least
yeah,
top
10 or top 15,
yeah.
Easily, you know. There's guys that we may not know of or heard of, like Henry Armstrong. Simultaneously, he was 3 divisions carrying all 3 weight divisions at the same time.
Which performance was better? I don't like to compare them, but Crawford or Mayweather's over Canelo. Like it's just different.
It's just different styles, different looks, you know. But the punching, the output that he was giving Canelo, definitely gave him the win.
Mayweather often responds when people question his legacy. At the same time, Crawford continues to earn respect with big wins, his pound-for-pound ranking, and his victory over Canelo, putting his name among boxing's greatest fighters.